Hey Cancer, let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you need to know whenever you come across this reading. But I'm doing this reading, it is just about to be December, and we have a full moon in Gemini coming up this week on the 4th, and that is way too many cards. But I figured we'll start off with some Moonology messages. I still can't speak. Let's see what opportunities are presenting themselves to you right now. Okay, nothing set in stone. Meditate and contemplate with luck is on your side. Your dreams need a practical plan, Cancer. Lots of doors are opening up for you. And it's time to get clear of what it is that you really want to experience, what you want to feel, what you want to see, who you want to share your energy with. This is a very lucky time for you. Seriously, like, you might want to test your luck. Test your luck. I think you could be getting lucky. Some of y'all getting lucky. Lucky. You feeling lucky? You better. You're gonna start to feel lucky. If you haven't been feeling lucky, this is gonna be a month where luck is on your side. Like, truly. I'm seeing like opportunities that bring in more wealth, bring in more love, bring in more fun, bring in just like perfect timing. Perfect timing. Nothing set in stone. This is a card that is really asking you to go in with an open mind, to surrender and be adaptable for change. Things can change, and things are changing in your favor. If there's been a situation that you haven't really been fond of, you haven't really been happy about the way it's been unfolding, if you've been experiencing a lot of frustrations or delays or setbacks or some kind of struggle, it is redirecting you. It is putting you on a path, the path of least resistance is what they call it. This is a time where you're having to let the current take you to where you need to be. And where you need to be might be different than what you thought you wanted. The things that you desire, they're coming. They're still there. They're meant for you. There's nothing that can get in the way of these desires. But they might show up in a different form than what you're used to or what is familiar. I'm feeling here, Spirit wants you to think bigger. Spirit wants you to build on these dreams. There's this need for you to think outside the box. There's this need for you to push yourself, expand, stretch a little bit, get out of your comfort zone. Before you do that, though, definitely a great time to go inwards and feel, think, ask your spirit guides, your higher self for a little bit of guidance. They're around. The veils are very thin. I always find during the holiday season, there's always just way more activity in the spirit realm. I don't know about you, but I experience a lot more during the holiday season. Kind of from Halloween and onwards. It's really wild. It's really crazy. Actually, before I started recording this video, I saw an orb go by, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't dust, because I do have an air purifier that I'll like use here and there, and I just recently used it, so the air is pretty fucking clear. I saw an orb go by. I was like, hey, spirit, what's up? So I love that, and just pay attention. Pay very close attention, because Pisces energy is like the underworld. It's the spiritual realm. It is also clearing of karma and, healing as well. A lot of healing. Healing. Your dreams need a practical plan. Definitely starting to plan for your future, the next year, what you want to accomplish, what you want to experience. Get planning, y'all. Get one of those post-it boards, or like maybe even just Pinterest, right? Start planning. Make one of those collages of the things that you want to experience over this next year. Print some pictures out, make a little collage. I don't know, I'm just getting that vision in my mind, like one of those mood boards, but for 2026. That might be something that benefits you, especially if you struggle with visualization. Okay, let's switch gears. But yeah, doors are opening up for you. You got new moon and new moon. New moon in Sagittarius. Oh, That is, I'm like, when is that? I think that, let me do a quick Google. I looked at the full moon. I didn't look at the new moon. New moon in Sag 2025. Let's see. I love when I look it up and it doesn't show up. Okay. December 19th. Thank you. Thank you, Google. Hopefully it's correct and not fake information. December 19th, new moon in Sagittarius. You're gonna be lucky, 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 lucky. Okay. Show me clearly what's going on for Cancer. By the way, you guys came through with so much love in the last reading. I'm so honored. I'm so grateful. Like, thank you so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords, Emperor, and also Hangman. Pisces, Aries energy. King of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Something you're emotionally clearing. I'm hearing emotionally charged as well. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, Hierophant, Four of Cups, even an Ace of Cups. You got a lot of, like I said, you have a lot of new energy, new doors, I'm hearing new pathways, new passages, new experiences, new commitments, new contracts here being presented to you. Things revolving around home, family, children, moving, your career, your studies, school, education, and spirituality. Soul searching, uncovering a new layer, a new depth of yourself that you weren't aware of, but you're now unlocking. You're like bridging this gap. You're starting to put the pieces together here. And you're feeling this nice balance between your mind and your logic and like facts. But then you're not all just ice. That's impossible. But you're well, ice, I mean, it's frozen water, so technically it is possible, but it's like I'm still seeing that there's this emotional and sensitive and loving, but it's more quiet, I would say, because this is paired with the Eight of Cups. There's something that you have become detached from. The love is still there. You're probably loving from a distance. Now, it's the holiday season. There may be these particular family or loved ones that maybe they're not really in your life, or you've grown your separate ways, you've gone your separate ways, you've grown apart. Maybe there's physical distance, maybe you can't go and see them or meet up this holiday, and so you're having to love from a distance. I'm seeing there's an energy of loving or caring from a distance, but having to continue to live your life and move with your life and not stay stuck or stagnant just because they're not here. And that's something that you're working on. I'm also seeing 8 is important. Maybe that was the year you're born, 1988, or angel number 8 might be important for you, 888. 8 seems to be relevant for somebody. Maybe that's a number that you're seeing frequently. But again, I think we talked about this in your last reading. There's some sort of detachment that you have mastered here. Hangman with the Queen of Swords. I feel like you have truly just took your hands off the wheel. You're not pushing, you're not forcing, you're not demanding. You're just seeing things for what it is. You've been doing a lot of thinking, feeling, meditating, contemplating, and instead of choosing to stay restricted or stay stuck or limited, it's like you want to expand. You have big goals, big dreams, big aspirations, and you're not going to just continue to stay put in a situation that is just kind of like losing out on time, on energy. We see in this card he's losing money from his pockets. It's something that maybe is interfering with your work or affecting your financial freedom, your independence. It's just, I see you're like cutting it out. There's something, you're cutting it out. You're like, I can't keep doing this any longer. I need to get my act together. I need to be smart. I need to make wise decisions here with my investments, with where I'm putting myself in places that are benefiting me or places that are draining me, places that are restricting me from truly flourishing. So with the Queen of Swords and Emperor, like this is boss mentality. This is like you are truly like the boss of your own life. You make the decision, you call the shots, you are in the driver's seat, and no one can push you around, boss you around, tell you what to do. You're not stuck anymore, and you're not going to, I'm hearing you're not going to take no for an answer. Okay, so if you're experiencing some sort of like rejection, it's redirecting you somewhere else. Okay, so if someone tells you no, that's okay. It's just not in alignment, something else. So there's another door that will say yes. And you have a plan. Or remember what we've seen with your dreams need a practical plan. You have a plan. Look at the Emperor. He's got this map or roadmap or blueprints in his hand. You have a solid plan. And I think that this is confirmation to go forwards with it. Just looking at the animals in the back of this card, honestly, it just makes you think in Chinese zodiac. We're leaving the snake year and we're heading into the year of the horse. Now that's like Chinese New Year, so like technically that's some time away from now, but I'm just thinking that's going to be very symbolic. And I actually dreamt of horses last night. I've been dreaming a lot about horses. Like out of all the animals I dream about, horses is one that I frequently will dream about a lot. So there's something there. Let your intuition guide you. It's not leading you wrong. Trust yourself, honor yourself, listen to that instinct. If it's time to go, if you know deep down in your core, it's time to move on. If there's something internally that's nudging at you saying, hey, I think it's time. I think it's time to move. I think it's time to switch jobs. I think it's time to end this relationship. I think it's time to cut my hair. I think it's time to whatever the fuck. Listen to that. It's your intuition really kicking in, and it's kicking in very strongly, very intense, and it's just going to continue to get louder and louder. 8 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. You're staying busy. You got a lot on your plate. This is a month where you got a lot to take care of or manage or deal with, but it's things that you enjoy. Like, because the last card, right, this is the 8 of Pentacles, and then at the bottom was these. And it's the 4 of Wands, the Hierophant, Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups, 4-4, and 8-8. Interesting. Working on building a better future, not only for you, but for your family, for your loved ones, for the people that you are, the reason why you're doing this, kind of like it's connected to that purpose. And I feel that there's some sort of assistance or help or something that's coming in that's going to make your life a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. And it kind of comes to you as a surprise, or it kind of like, and the reason why I'm saying that, the Hierophant and then this 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups, he's looking up from this book. This is like, here you are, you're putting in all this energy, you're working on leaving certain things behind, leaving it in the past, leaving it in 2025. You're like, I ain't bringing this into the new year. There is an opportunity that's presenting itself to you. And it's a whole new way. It's a whole new life. It's a whole new contract. It's a whole way new, I can't even fucking speak. It's a whole new way of being, of living, of existing. It's a whole new form of action. Your actions are changing. You're becoming more active as well. Like, if you've been feeling tired or burnt out, that's about to change. I see you coming into a whole lot more motivation and drive and focus, like this charge. You're getting charged up. There's all this, like, you're finally refreshed, refueled, ready to go, hit the road. It's pretty nice, pretty good stuff. So from maybe feeling a little stuck or stagnant, hangman, but you're being pushed to look at situations from a new perspective. And then you do that, Queen of Swords. Now you're like, all right, I see this, I look at this, I recognize what this is teaching me. I'm going to grow, I'm going to evolve, I'm going to apply that knowledge. I'm going to apply that. I'm going to walk my talk, I'm going to listen to my intuition, I'm going to honor my emotions and put myself first. I'm going to walk away from the things that don't serve me. I'm not going to stay put in places where I'm being disrespected or I'm losing out. This is not benefiting me in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I'm losing more of myself, my dignity. You're learning to walk away from the things that just don't belong. Eight of Pentacles, you're becoming more consistent. You're becoming more dedicated in your craft and your skills and your projects. You're finally completing projects that were left on the back burner or things that you procrastinated on. You're finally like wiping the slate clean. You having more time for friends, for loved ones, for good people. You're having more energy to go after the things that you truly desire. You're able to fully commit to yourself and show up for others and, you know, do a good deed once in a while here and there, spreading that positivity. And yeah, just like shaking up your entire life. It's like beautiful. I'm hearing a rebrand for some of you. Like if you have a business, or I'm seeing like you're completely transforming your life because it stems from within. Right? Meditate and contemplate. It all stems from within. And you're going through this huge upgrade, this huge level up, this huge ascension. And it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I'm in awe. Like, this is some beautiful energy, Cancer. I'm so honored to be able to connect with you and like read for you and just like, wow. Like, I feel giddy. I feel giddy. So let's clarify. Let's dive deeper and let's get a little bit more info. Whatever spirit wants us to know. Okay, we got a lot we can look into. So, hey man, let's see why this is here. I feel like you're just in total flow. You're in this natural flow state. Like you're not pushing, you're not forcing, you're not demanding. We said that at the beginning. I know I'm repeating myself. So, hey man. Five of Pentacles. This did also fall on the Queen of Swords. You might be giving somebody the silent treatment, or you're just, I'm hearing like you're not begging. You're not begging. King of Pentacles that fell out on. I'm actually going to keep that there. Kind of wherever these cards lie. That fell out on the Queen of Swords. Okay, let's just let the cards talk. We have a card over here. We'll leave that there. That's interesting. Eight of Cups in reverse, and we just have the Eight of Cups there. What do you want to clarify over here? Nine of Cups. Where does this belong? I feel like this might give scattered. Okay, let's just go with this. Because I don't want to get too scattered or too carried away. Sometimes too many cards, too many messages, I get all over the place. We don't want that. So starting off with this Five of Pentacles and this Hangman. You're reframing your mindset of like what you first appeared. Whatever that you lost. Whether it was a friend, whether it was love, whether it was money, whether it was some kind of something that you lost out on. Maybe it was a job, right? Did I say that? Whatever. Your initial reaction to this loss when this occurred, the way you look at it now is completely different. You see this as a blessing in disguise. If in the near future, over the next couple of weeks or so, something exits your life, your perspective has changed so much. You are unbothered by this. If anything, you see it as a blessing in disguise. You don't seem to be fazed by this. So, we have a Seven of Swords in the reverse falling on top of the Queen of Swords. There might be some things that were kept from you that are now coming out in the wash, okay? So something's being cleaned up. Some sort of mess, something that was stained, energetically speaking. You know, it left a mark, it left an imprint. It's being cleared. It's fading. Before it fades, it's coming to light. It's coming to light, and then I feel like it's going to just fizzle on out. There's something being revealed to you. I wonder what that's going to be. We're going to see as we clarify, continue to. We have King of Cups. Okay, and this is confirmation of something that you felt intuitively for a while. Again, intuition on point. Here we got it coming out twice. King of Cups, King of Cups. You're so tapped in to higher sources of information and higher wisdom. Your spirit guides, they're communicating to you. They're like whispering in your ear, and you're like, how do I know this? I don't know, but I do. I have this sense. I have this instinct, and it's on point. Like, It does not miss. Your intuition be knowing things that you probably shouldn't know, and it might be kind of spooking you out a little bit, but your abilities are enhancing. Your abilities are just amplifying, and it's really great. It's benefiting you. It's giving you a lot to work with. Okay, and so with this King of Cups and this Five of Pentacles, could this talk about like an emotional loss, or like, so you may feel like you've lost out on loving somebody, but you get to take that love that you would have given to that person. You get to take that love and give it to yourself. You get to take that love and give it to others, animals, other things that you have passion for, and you get to redirect that energy. How beautiful is that? No love was lost. No love was lost. There's a lot that you can gain. So, anyways, King of Pentacles fell out on the Emperor. Your finances skyrocketing, your career taken off, you're coming into a lot more stability. You're leaving behind something in your life that wasn't stable. I don't know if it was stable to begin with, or I don't know if it had a lot to offer you, if we're being real. Hangman and the Five of Pentacles, I just see that there's an energy of just draining. Like, it's just like, if you had like holes in your pocket, if you had change in your pocket with holes in it, and it's just, your money is just draining. I'm seeing that you are completely switching gears here, completely moving directions, making smart business moves. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This fell out near the King of Cups. So I still feel like there's a little bit of an emotional tug. There is a little bit of, probably, let's see, what's this around? Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So you might not be seeing 100% clearly. We also have Nine of Cups in the reverse. It's like missed opportunities, things you thought you wanted, but I feel like if you had gotten it, it wouldn't have been as good as you imagined. So you were saved the disappointment. Although you probably went through some kind of disappointment, I think you were saved a bigger disappointment, because it's showing here there's something that you're walking away from. Eight of Cups, here we go. Eight of Cups, there's something you're walking away from. You're still kind of emotionally attached to it. It still pops up here and there. You kind of find yourself thinking about it, or it's showing up in your reality, or you're getting pulled back into this environment, back into this relationship, back into this place. But then you're just reminded, like, oh, Nine of Cups in reverse, this isn't what I want. This doesn't feel good. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. Nine of Cups in the reverse, and then the Ace of Swords is like, Ace of Swords in the reverse with the Six of Wands. I feel like I'm hearing you misplace your value in the wrong place. Yeah, you put value in the wrong places. I'm still tongue-tied. You put value in the wrong places and the wrong people, and it just look, Six of Wands and then the Sun in the reverse. This didn't bring you joy. If anything, it could have gotten attention from the wrong people, or because this is definitely an energy of gaining attention, but it's in a way where it's more judgment than support. Page of Cups in reverse. People that just kind of shut you out or ignored you, or only would come around when they wanted something from you anyways. It's not what you want. It's just not something that sits right with you. It's not something you want to continue. That Seven of Swords in reverse. Do we want to look back into this? We were getting an energy of something being revealed to you. I do want to take a little dive into that before we move ahead any further, before I forget. I don't want to forget. So let me just see what the Seven of Swords reverse was about. Okay. Oh. This card's trying to make an appearance, Ace of Pentacles. It could have been lies about money or a job, or someone lying about, like, maybe their position, or maybe someone was lying about how much money they made, or if they have debt and they're like, no, I don't. I'm debt free, but maybe they have a lot of baggage. Okay, this is clarifying the Seven of Swords. Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing this was like a slow unraveling of the truth, and someone was able to cover their tracks quite well for a very long time. Someone was able to really tell a good story. Someone remembered the lies. Because in order to lie, you gotta have a good memory, right? I'm just saying. Versus if you just tell the truth, you don't need to remember because you're just going based off the truth. So the Nine of Wands is in the reverse. It's an energy here where someone just can't seem to carry the burden or carry the weight much longer. Five of Cups is also at the bottom. Someone's in this deep pain because it's now bit them in the ass. Okay. So something that's being revealed to you. Someone could have lied to you about how they really felt. And now it's like, now the truth is coming out after like months or years. It's like a long time coming. But this is clarifying the Queen of Swords from earlier, where I don't really see you give a whole lot of sympathy for this, or much care, or much like patience or compassion for this. We have the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. So whatever that's being revealed to you, I feel like someone's plan backfired on them. It completely backfired. It did not go the way they wanted. And you're like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Queen of Swords. So you're kind of coming across, again, icy, a little icy. Think about ice. It's like dense. Imagine getting hit in the face with a cup of water versus a block of ice. The ice is going to hurt. So, put it in perspective. Okay, who cares about that? Let's move on. I mean, you probably care about it, but like, let's just move on. Let's move on. Eight of Cups and then the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see, Eight of Cups. This fell out on the King of Pentacles. Two of Cups. I'm hearing like you held down the fort. You held down a relationship. You were the glue. You were the foundation. You gave a lot to some sort of relationship or partnership. We have the Hierophant. Like you were fully committed, fully invested. Maybe there was marriage involved, and then Empress in reverse. It did not grow or take off or succeed in the way that you had hoped. Two of Wands, Justice reverse, and then the Four of Wands. Definitely an energy giving of like disappointment, dissatisfied, and feeling either done wrong, or that, the results that you received from this, it just didn't go the way you had planned for. It wasn't anything you could have done differently, though. I feel very strongly that because you're walking away from this. Keep in mind, we're clarifying the Eight of Cups, something that you're walking away from. We did see that you were getting pulled back into it, that Eight of Cups reverse, but every single time you get pulled back into this, whether in this near future, over this next month, if you get pulled back into this, or even in the past when you have given this another chance, every single time you get pulled back into this, it just leaves you feeling empty. It leaves you wondering, like, why did I even want this in the first place? It wasn't all that good to begin with. So why was I so upset? Or like, wow, I don't even know. Something like that. And so clarifying this Eight of Cups, we have a relationship, some kind of commitment, someone that you were very much dedicated to at some point, and it's just leading to nowhere. Empress in the reverse. Nothing is sustainable. Nothing can grow here. It's just draining. It's just, again, it's literally the pocket that has holes. The change is falling out minute by minute, second by second. You're losing out the longer you stay put in this place. So you're like, I gotta go. This ain't for me no more. No mo, no mo. It's not for you. So this Two of Wands. Oh no, not Two of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. Let's look into this Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what you're working towards, what you are dedicating yourself to. Oh, where did this Six of Cups must have come out for that Eight of Cups, what we just looked into. This card was flipped already in the deck, so I must have not noticed that until now. But we'll take it anyways. We'll take it. If we're talking about the Eight of Cups, again, it's just the same energy of you're trying to leave behind this and you're being reminded of it. It's being reflected or shown up in ways because there's probably some things to learn from this. There's more things you can gain from this that you can grow from. If we're talking about this Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, this is like working through these patterns so that you don't repeat the past. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. We have these six of... Literally! It's what I just said. It's just world at the bottom. It's just what I said. Just what I said. What you are working on is no longer pursuing relationships, connections that I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm getting like pressure on the side of, it's not my third eye, but it's like just to the right of it. It's like I had a headache earlier today. It's gone. I think it might be coming back. Who fucking knows? Sinus is going crazy. Hard to focus right now. So bear with me. Bear with me. I feel like the Ace of Cups, the reverse Eight of Pentacles is you pulling back your love, giving less of yourself to situations that are clearly not successful, and it's not giving you the recognition that you deserve or the love that you deserve. It's, if anything, it's shrinking you, it's taking away from you, it's blocking you, it's making you feel unworthy, it's making you feel like you're not capable. It's like it's no more chasing or surrounding yourself with people that it's all about them, but it's never about you. They don't consider how you feel. They don't lift you up. It's one-sided. It's not supporting you. I'm like repeating myself. I like, this is something that you're having to work on, no longer making yourself available for those energies and those places that you don't fit in these places or these relationships for a reason. You don't belong here. And I mean that in a good way. This isn't for you. That's the way to put it. This is not for you. You don't belong here. And that's a good thing. You belong in better environments, better relationships, better places where you can truly thrive. You're not thriving in this place for a reason because it's not meant for you. It's not meant for you. It's not meant for you. Okay, babe? Like, it's directing you elsewhere. And I'm hearing you did not work this hard and get this far just to settle or just to be putting up with this. So anyways, the world's at the bottom, Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's the same thing. Okay. I think we're getting the point across. I think Spirit's like, enough. The world with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. An end to this cycle where it's so unbalanced. It's not fair, and you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. So choose wisely. Oh my God, it's the same thing. Two of Swords and then Three of Pentacles reverse. You're not being supported here. Don't you see you have these big dreams, goals, aspirations, a star? You deserve to be seen and appreciated and loved and adored, and this ain't working. This ain't working no more. No more. That's what I want to keep on saying. All right, let's switch gears, Spirit. Let's switch gears. My palm is getting itchy. You know what they say, itchy palm. So left hand, receive. Money's coming in. All right. Money for you, money for me, money for everybody. What goes all around. Receive the abundance. It's not just money, but like left itchy palm. It's a good omen. Abundance common. Be open to receive. Some of you have your hands full. No, sorry. Some of you have your hands closed. Are you going to fight somebody? You ready to punch somebody? No, open up your hand. Be open to receive. You're like so used. I got to defend myself. Got to defend. Open your hands to receive. You're safe. Okay. Let's switch gears and I'm going to switch decks. I don't want to use any of those. Let me see for a second. Let's use this one. We're looking into this Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. This opportunity that's presenting itself to you that will be very surprising in a beautiful way. Switching gears. New vibes. Let's see here. Let's move this shit out of the way. Not calling it shit, but okay. Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay. Ace of Wands and the Hierophant for Cancer. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Okay, 8 of Wands reverse. Magician, 10 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Chariot at the bottom, 4 of Swords, Hermit, and I'm seeing the towers poking out. We got the eye. Big old realizations. Okay, so this new opportunity, it will be so successful. Every single time you experience rejection or failure or just like blockage after blockage after blockage, you know, it built you up. It created such strength from you. You may not even realize it, how strong you've become because of what you've endured and what you've been training for. This is what I'm hearing. You've been training for this. You've been preparing, you've been training, you've been putting in the work, you've been building up the strength so that now you're able to really come into so much success and recognition. You weren't ready for this back then, or like a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. You weren't ready for it back then, but you're ready for it now. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how long it took for you to get here. It doesn't matter how long. Now it's here. It's here. A huge blockage is being cleared. A huge block. A huge, like, it's like a rock in your shoe. It hurts every time you take a step. And why did you have a rock in your shoe? Probably because there was a hole in your shoe and somehow the rock got in. Just like we were saying, hole in your pocket. Your money is now draining. Getting yourself, and maybe you got to get some new shoes for Christmas. Right, look at this 10 of Wands. He's worn out, his clothes all ripped up, his back's probably hurting, he probably needs a massage. You might need to, pamper yourself, treat yourself. You deserve it. Give yourself a gift. And watch how abundance continues to just roll on in like snowball effect. But yeah, I'm seeing like a huge switch in direction, especially with the Magician, 10 of Wands. Now, it's showing this new path, this new opportunity presenting itself. It's going to require effort. It's not going to just come to you without you taking action. You have to take action. It's kind of reminds me, I don't know if you've seen this clip. It was like a couple weeks ago, and Kim Kardashian, she was like, these tarot readers are fake. They said I was going to pass the bar and I didn't. It's like, did you study for it? She used ChatGPT. Huh? Of course you're not going to pass the test. Did you study for it? No, you were cheating with ChatGPT. It don't matter what the cards say. You have to take action. All the cards can be positive, but if you don't take action, nothing's going to happen. So, oh my God, that's literally it. It's like you got to take action. If you want it, you got to be willing to go for it and dedicate yourself and be consistent. And we've seen that in this reading. The 8 of Pentacles earlier, you had a lot of 8s in this reading as well. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. It's so many 8s. You got this. You have what it takes. I see you shifting to this desired timeline that is a vibrational match to your frequency. Okay? Some of you are moving. Some of you, you're traveling. I see your dreams coming true. 4 of Swords and the Hermit. Something you've been dreaming of. Something that you have been in that deep contemplative energy. We go back to the very beginning of this reading. Think outside the box. You're having to stretch. You're having to get out of your comfort zone. Nothing's set in stone. Things can change. You can turn a situation around in your favor, but you need to really contemplate and ask yourself deeply, like, is this really meant for me? Am I forcing something? Am I trying to stay stuck in a situation that is clearly old and I deserve much more? but you have to allow yourself to recognize that you deserve more, that you're worthy of more. The moment you realize that, your whole world is opening up. I'm seeing this as also like overnight change or like an overnight epiphany that creates this huge ripple effect in your life, because all of a sudden you're like going places far above and beyond. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna leave your reading. I've been yakking for so long. Like I need to take a breather. My throat's a little dry. But I love you so much, and I hope you guys found this helpful and insightful on your journey. Definitely let me know how it resonates. Leave a like, comments, and private readings are available down below if you're interested. I hope you guys have a beautiful holiday season. Thank you so much for all the love. I love you so much. Big hugs. And I'll see you guys around. Take care. Stay blessed.